Episode 1, The Spark. Alright, picture this. It's a sticky Thursday night in late September, and Sarah's sprawled across her dorm bed at UC Santa Cruz, the kind of bed that creaks like it's judging you. She's 19, all sharp elbows and messy brown curls, with a chipped front tooth she's too broke to fix. The room smells like stale pizza and Jake's weed stash, which he swears he's hiding from the RA. Her phone's buzzing, but she's ignoring it, because she's got bigger problems. She's just overheard something in the dining hall that's gnawing at her like a stray dog with a bone. Two girls from her psych class, the ones with perfect blowouts and fake laughs, were huddled by the salad bar, whispering. Sarah? Yeah, the weird one with the thrift store vibe. Total tryhard. That's what they said. Tryhard. The words keep bouncing around her skull, loud and ugly, and she can't shake them. She rolls onto her stomach, grabs a half-empty bottle of vodka from under the bed. It's the cheap stuff, tastes like regret and nail polish remover, but it's all she's got. One swig, then two, and her brain's buzzing softer now, like static on an old TV. She's staring at her laptop, the glow lighting up her face, and that's when the idea hits her. It's stupid, reckless, maybe brilliant. She sits up, wipes her mouth with the back of her hand, and mutters, "Screw it. Let's see what they really think." Her fingers fly over the keys, pulling up Twitter. Not her account, though. Oh no, she's not that dumb. She clicks Create New Account, and her lips curl into a smirk. Username? Elon Musk Real. Bio? Visionary entrepreneur, Tesla boss, you know the drill. She snickers, takes another swig, and hits enter. First tweet's gotta be good, something to hook them. She types, "Hey UCSC Psych crew, it's Eileen. Doing a social experiment. What's the real scoop on your classmate Sarah? Spill it." She hesitates, thumb hovering over the send button. This could backfire. Hard. But the vodka's whispering, "Do it, coward," and those girls' voices are still echoing, "Try hard, try hard." So she sends it. The tweet's live, floating out there in the digital void, and her heart's thumping like she just ran a mile. She refreshes the page. Nothing yet. Another swig, and she leans back against the wall, waiting. Her roommate Jake's out somewhere, probably baked off his ass, and the dorm's quiet except for the hum of her laptop fan. Then it happens. A notification pings. She lunges for the phone, nearly spills the vodka. It's a reply from some dude in her class, Mike, the one with the man bun who always smells like patchouli. Sarah's cool, I guess. Kinda quiet, but she's got those weird thrift fits. Eileen, why you care, bro? She snorts, loud enough to wake the dead. Cool, I guess. That's the best he's got? She refreshes again. Another hit. This time it's Katie, the blonde who's always chewing gum like it's her job. Sarah's that chick who stares too long, you know? Creepy vibe. No offense, Eileen. Sarah's stomach twists, but she can't stop now. She's in too deep. The replies keep coming, piling up like dirty laundry. She's smart but awkward. Thinks she's artsy, it's cringe. Hot in a broke way, lol. She's laughing now, a sharp, bitter sound that bounces off the cinderblock walls. Hot in a broke way. That's a new one. She screenshots everything, her hands shaking a little, not sure if it's the booze or the adrenaline. This is gold. Pure, unfiltered gold. She tweets again, "Keep it coming, team." Eileen's taking notes. The replies explode. 10, 15, 20. She's scrolling, cackling, lost in it, when the door swings open. She freezes. It's Ellie, her best friend since orientation, all freckles and wild red hair, clutching a bag of tacos. "Sarah, what the hell's so funny?" Ellie says, kicking the door shut with her sneaker. Sarah slams the laptop shut, but not fast enough. Ellie's eyes narrow, that sharp look she gets when she knows something's up. Just a meme, Sarah lies, shoving the vodka under her pillow. Her voice is too high, too quick. Ellie drops the tacos on the desk, crosses her arms. Bullshit. You're giggling like a maniac. What's on that screen? Sarah's mouth goes dry. The phone buzzes again, another reply to Eileen. She glances at it, then back at Ellie, who's stepping closer, curiosity sparking in her green eyes. Nothing, seriously, Sarah says, but her grin's slipping out, wild and guilty. Ellie tilts her head, smirking. You're a terrible liar, you know that? And just like that, Sarah's caught, teetering on the edge of spilling it all, or keeping this dirty little secret to herself a little longer. Episode 2, The Game. So here's Sarah, still buzzing from that vodka and the rush of her little Island Musk stunt, sitting cross-legged on her creaky dorm bed. The laptop's open again, glowing like a damn beacon, and she's got that wild grin plastered on her face, the kind that says she's in way over her head but loving every second. Ellie's standing there, arms crossed, one eyebrow arched so high it's practically in her hairline. The tacos she brought are sweating grease through the bag on the desk, filling the room with that salty, spicy smell that makes Sarah's stomach growl despite the mess she's in. Sarah, you gonna tell me what's up, or do I have to guess? Ellie says, her voice all playful suspicion, dragging out the guess like she's already got theories. Sarah shrugs, tries to play it cool, but her hands are fidgeting with the hem of her ratty thrift store tee. It's nothing, Ellie. Just, scrolling some dumb threads. She's lying through her teeth, and they both know it. Ellie steps closer, flops onto the bed next to her, making the springs groan. Yeah, right. You look like you just won the lottery or robbed a bank. Spill it, weirdo. Sarah's heart does a little flip, half panic, half thrill. She could tell Ellie. She probably should. But where's the fun in that? Instead, she grabs her phone, pulls up the fake Musk account, and shoves it under her pillow like it's a live grenade. Later, okay? I'm starving, she says, reaching for the tacos. Ellie rolls her eyes but lets it slide, tossing her a foil-wrapped bundle. They eat in silence for a minute, the only sound the crinkle of wrappers and Sarah's too loud chewing. Her mind's racing, though. Those tweets are still out there, racking up likes and replies from her psych class group chat, the one she added Island to last night in a drunken haze. She can't resist. She wipes her hands on her jeans, grabs her phone, and sneaks a peek. Mike's back at it. Sarah's got that quiet girl energy, but I'd bet she's freaky behind closed doors. You digging this, Island? She snorts, nearly chokes on her taco. Freaky? Her? The girl who once cried because she stepped on a snail? She types back, interesting theory, Mike. Keep the data coming. The replies are a flood now. Katie chimes in again. She's always sketching in class, thinks she's Picasso or some shit. Lame. Then there's Juan, the TA who's way too into Freud. Sarah's repressed, classic case. Bet she's got mommy issues. Sarah's jaw tightens at that one. Mommy issues? Her mom's been gone 3 years, cancer snatching her up quick and quiet, and yeah, it sucks, but repressed? She's about to fire off a snarky Musk retort when the door bangs open. It's Jake, her roommate, all lanky limbs and bloodshot eyes, reeking of weed and cheap cologne. Yo, ladies, what's cooking, he says, kicking off his sneakers mid-stride. Ellie smirks, nods at Sarah. Ask her. She's got some secret project going. Sarah shoots her a look, sharp and quick, but Jake's already flopping onto his bed across the room, pulling a joint from his pocket. Secret project? What, you building a rocket in here, Sarah, he says, lighting up with a lazy grin. She forces a laugh, tucks the phone under her thigh. Something like that. Just messing around online. Jake exhales a cloud of smoke, squints at her. Bullshit. You're too giddy for that. What's the real deal? He's got that stoner sixth sense, always sniffing out when something's off, and Sarah hates it. She's scrambling for a lie when her elbow knocks her mom's old psych textbook off the bed. It hits the floor with a thud, pages splaying open, and something slips out. A yellowed envelope, edges crinkled like it's been hiding there forever. She freezes, stares at it. Ellie's quicker, snatching it up. What's this? Fan mail, she teases, flipping it over. No address, just "to my shadow" scrawled in her mom's loopy handwriting. Sarah's throat goes tight. She grabs it back, too fast. It's nothing. Old junk, she mutters, shoving it under her pillow with the phone. Jake's watching now, joint dangling from his lips. That didn't look like junk, he says, slow and deliberate. Ellie leans in, voice dropping. Sarah, you're acting weird as hell. First the giggling, now this? What's going on? Sarah's cornered, the air thick with smoke and tension. She could brush it off, change the subject. But the phone buzzes again, another tweet, and her resolve cracks. She pulls it out, holds it up like a confession. Fine. I'm screwing with the psych chat. Pretending to be Elon Musk. Happy now? Ellie's jaw drops, then she bursts out laughing, loud and bright. You're insane. Oh my God, Sarah, that's genius. Jake's grinning too, leaning forward. No way. You're catfishing the whole class? Let me see. Sarah hands over the phone, and they crowd around, scrolling the replies, cackling at the chaos she's unleashed. For a second, she's on top of the world, basking in their awe. Then Jake pauses, squints at the screen. Wait. This one's from Katie. She says you're creepy. That's harsh, dude. Sarah's grin falters, but she shrugs it off. Whatever. It's just a game. Ellie nudges her, still laughing. A game you're winning. But seriously, how long you keeping this up? Sarah doesn't answer, just takes the phone back, her eyes flicking to that envelope peeking out from under the pillow. The game's on, all right, but something else is starting too, something she can't quite name. Episode 3, The High. Okay, so Sarah's riding this high, right? It's Friday morning. Sun spilling through the dorm window like it's trying to cheer up the mess of empty taco wrappers and Jake's scattered socks. She's slumped at her desk, laptop open, still in last night's clothes, that thrift store tee now sporting a salsa stain she doesn't remember getting. The fake Elon Musk account's blowing up, and she's got this feral grin, the kind that says she's untouchable. Her phone's a hot potato, buzzing every few seconds with notifications from the psych class group chat. She's got them hooked, these idiots spilling their guts to Elon, and she's lapping it up like a cat with a bowl of cream. Ellie and Jake are still asleep, sprawled across their beds, Ellie snoring soft and Jake muttering something about tacos in his dreams. Sarah's alone with her chaos, and she's loving it. She scrolls the latest replies, sipping lukewarm coffee from a chipped mug. Mike's at it again. Sarah's got that mysterious vibe, Elon. Bet she's hiding some wild shit. She laughs, sharp and loud, nearly wakes the room. Mysterious? Her wildest secret is sneaking extra fries from the dining hall. She fires back, Mike, you're a poet. What else you got? Then Katie jumps in, all bitchy and bold. She's got no game, just stares at people like a freak. Why you obsessed, Elon? Sarah's grin twitches, but she keeps going, typing, Katie, sharp as ever. Dig deeper. She's baiting them, and they're biting, every snarky little comment feeding this twisted thrill in her chest. She leans back, stretches, and that's when her eyes snag on that envelope, still poking out from under her pillow. It's been sitting there since last night, taunting her, but she's been too wired to deal. Her mom's handwriting, "To my shadow," loops through her head like a song she can't shake. She grabs it, flips it over. No date, no clue, just that weird phrase. She tears it open, figuring it's some sappy note her mom wrote when she was sick. Inside though, it's not what she expects. The paper's thin, ink faded, and it starts, "I'm sorry I couldn't tell you. It's not your burden, but it's mine." Sarah frowns, reads on. "I made a choice back then, and it haunts me. You're my light, but I left a shadow behind." It's cryptic as hell, and her stomach does a slow flip. What choice? What shadow? She's about to reread it when Jake groans, rolling over. "Yo, Sarah, you cackling again?" he mumbles, voice thick with sleep. She shoves the letter under her laptop, forces a laugh. "Just the internet, Jake. Go back to dreaming about munchies." He grunts, buries his face in his pillow, but Ellie's stirring now, rubbing her eyes. "What time is it?" she yawns, sitting up, hair a red tornado. Sarah glances at her phone. 10:30. "You're late for bio." Ellie curses, scrambles for her shoes, but then she spots Sarah's setup, the glowing screen, the coffee. "Wait, you're still on that Musk thing?" "Girl, you're obsessed," she says, half grinning, half worried. Sarah shrugs, plays it off. "It's too good. They're spilling everything." Ellie leans over, reads the latest from Katie. "Damn, she's savage. You okay with this?" Sarah nods, but her gut's tighter than she'd admit. "It's fine. They don't know it's me." Ellie smirks, grabs her backpack. "Yet. Don't get sloppy, genius." She's out the door before Sarah can respond, leaving her with Jake's snores and that damn letter burning a hole in her brain. She pushes it aside, dives back into Twitter. Juan, the Tia posts, "Sarah's a case study in avoidance. Island, you should analyze her." She snickers, types, "Juan, you're onto something. More data, please." The replies keep rolling, a mix of shade and weird compliments, and she's lost in it, posting wild Muskisms like, "Sarah sounds like a Mars colonist in training." Thoughts? Hours slip by, the dorm heating up with that sticky coastal vibe. Jake finally drags himself up, shuffles over. "You're still at it?" "Shit, Sarah, you're a menace," he says, peering at the screen. She grins, shows him Mike's latest. "Check this." He thinks I'm freaky. Jake laughs, loud and rough. "Mike's a tool. But yeah, this is next level. You're not sleeping, are you?" She shakes her head, eyes bright. "Can't. Too fun." He nods, like he gets it, then flops back onto his bed, sparking another joint. "Just don't crash and burn, dude," he mutters through the smoke. She's about to fire off another tweet when her phone buzzes, not Twitter this time, but a text. It's Ellie. "Sarah, why's your phone going nuts? People in bio are talking about Musk tweeting our class. You're viral." Sarah's heart skips, and she checks Twitter. The psych chats exploded, 50 new replies, some tagging the real Elon Musk. "Holy shit," she whispers, scrolling fast. Katie's posted, "Island's creeping on Sarah?" Weird flex. Mike's added, "She's gotta know by now." Sarah's high crashes, just a little. "Know what? That it's her? No way, she's covered her tracks. Right?" She's typing a deflection, something about Tesla research, when Ellie texts again. "Sarah, answer me. Why's this blowing up?" Sarah stares at the screen, fingers hovering. The letter's still there, her mom's words whispering about shadows and choices. The dorm's quiet now, just Jake's slow breathing and the hum of her laptop. She's in deep, the game's spiraling, and Ellie's onto her. She texts back, "No clue, Ellie. Just a prank gone big," but her hands are shaking. The high's still there, but it's got an edge now, sharp and cold. She refreshes Twitter one more time, and there's a new reply, from some rando in the class. "Sarah's gotta be loving this. Or freaking out. Which is it, Island?" She freezes, coffee going cold in her grip. Which is it? She doesn't even know anymore. Episode 4, The Slip. It's Friday afternoon now, and Sarah's still wired, running on coffee fumes and the adrenaline of her Elon Musk scam. The dorm's a sauna, windows cracked open but doing nothing against the sticky California heat. She's perched on her bed, laptop balanced on her knees, fingers flying across the keys. The psych class group chat's a circus, her fake account stirring up chaos like a kid poking a beehive. She's got this cocky little smirk, scrolling through the latest replies, loving how they're eating out of her hand. Mike's posted, Sarah's probably blushing at all this attention, Eileen. You got her number? She snorts, types back, Mike, I don't need numbers. I've got satellites. It's dumb, over-the-top Musk nonsense, but the chat laps it up, likes piling up like loose change. Ellie's still at bio, probably texting her every 5 minutes, but Sarah's ignoring it, too deep in the game. Jake's awake now, sprawled on his bed, scrolling his own phone, joint smoldering in an ashtray. He's been quiet, just watching her with those lazy, bloodshot eyes, but she can feel him judging. You're a machine, Sarah, he says finally, voice low and gravelly. How many tweets you up to now? She glances at him, shrugs. Lost count. 50, maybe 60. He whistles, slow and impressed. That's some dedication. You gonna crash soon? She laughs, sharp and quick. Not yet. This is too good. He nods, but there's something in his look, like he's waiting for the fall. She's about to fire off another tweet when she slips. It's small, but it's there. She types, Sarah's thrift fits are a vibe, right? Saw her in that green jacket yesterday. She hits send before her brain catches up, and then it hits her. Shit. She freezes, staring at the screen. That green jacket. She wore it to psych class, the one with the ripped sleeve she keeps meaning to fix. No way Elon Musk would know that. Her stomach lurches, coffee turning sour in her gut. She refreshes, praying no one noticed. Too late. Katie's already on it. Wait, how's Eileen seeing Sarah's outfits? You stalking her, dude? Sarah's heart slams against her ribs. She's scrambling, typing, just a guess, Katie. Green's trending, but it's weak, and she knows it. Jake's sitting up now, squinting at her. You okay? You look like you just saw a ghost. She forces a grin, slams the laptop shut. Fine. Just, need a break. He doesn't buy it, leans forward. Bullshit. You're tweaking. What did you do? She waves him off, grabs her phone, but it buzzes in her hand. Ellie. Sarah, people are freaking out. Someone said Musk knows you. What's happening? Sarah's throat's dry, words sticking. She texts back, nothing, Ellie. Just a glitch, but her fingers are clumsy, typos she has to fix. Jake's still staring. Sarah, you're a shitty liar. Spill it, he says, half joking, half not. She's about to brush him off again when her elbow knocks that damn psych textbook off the desk. It flops open, and another envelope slides out, same yellowed paper, same loopy handwriting. Her breath catches. Jake's quicker this time, snagging it before she can. Whoa, another one? What's with these, he says, flipping it over. It's blank, no to my shadow this time, just sealed tight. Sarah lunges, grabs it back. It's personal, Jake. Drop it, she snaps, sharper than she meant. He holds up his hands, smirking. Chill, dude. Just curious. Your mom's, right? She nods, short and tight, clutching the letter like it's a lifeline. She tears it open, hands shaking a little. Inside, it's her mom again, same faded ink. I thought I could bury it, but mistakes don't stay quiet. I hope you never have to know. Sarah's head spins. Bury what? Know what? The first letter's shadow line echoes, and now this mistake talk. Her mom was always so steady, so soft-spoken, not the type to hide secrets. Or was she? Jake's watching, quiet now, joint forgotten. You good, he says, softer this time. She nods, but it's a lie. The letter's a splinter under her skin, and she can't pull it out. Her phone buzzes again, snapping her back. Twitter this time. Jiwon, the TA, posted, Island's got insider info on Sarah. Interesting. Maybe she's the experiment. Sarah's blood runs cold. Insider info. That green jacket. She's screwed. She's typing a deflection, something about AI predictions, when a DM pops up. It's from Mike. Hey, Island, you in Santa Cruz? Wanna grab a beer with Sarah? She's chill. Her heart stops. A meetup. No way she can fake that. She stares at the message, mind racing. Jake's still there, eyeing her. Sarah, you're sweating. What's up, he says, leaning closer. She slams the phone down, forces a laugh. Nothing. Just some idiot in the chat. But her voice cracks, and Jake's not buying it. Right. And I'm sober. Come on, what's the damage? She hesitates, then flips the phone over, shows him the DM. He reads it, whistles low. Shit, Sarah. They want Musk to show up? You're toast. She glares at him, snatches it back. I'll figure it out. It's fine. But it's not fine. The letter's burning a hole in her lap, the chat's spiraling, and Ellie's probably spreading the word by now. She's slipping, and the high's turning sour fast. Then her phone lights up again. Another DM, this time from Katie. Island, you're creeping me out. Prove you're real. Meet us at the quad tomorrow. Sarah's stomach drops. Tomorrow. Prove it. She looks at Jake, who's grinning like this is the best show he's seen all week. Well, genius, he says, what's your move? She doesn't answer, just stares at the screen, the letter, the mess she's made. The game's still on, but the rules just changed. Episode 5, The Trap. It's late Friday night now, and Sarah's pacing the dorm like a caged animal, her socks snagging on the rough carpet. The room's a haze of Jake's weed smoke and the sour tang of her own panic. Her laptop's shut, phone clutched in her hand, screen glowing with that DM from Katie still staring her down. Island, you're creeping me out. Prove you're real. Meet us at the quad tomorrow. Her stomach's doing backflips, and that second letter from her mom's textbook is crumpled on her bed, words like mistakes and bury it looping through her head. She's in deep, way deeper than she meant to go, and the walls are closing in fast. Jake's sprawled on his bed, joint dangling, watching her with that stoner calm that drives her nuts. Sarah, you're gonna wear a hole in the floor. Chill, he says, blowing a lazy smoke ring. She spins on him, hair wild, eyes wide. Chill? Jake, they want Island to show up tomorrow. In person. What the hell do I do? He sits up, squints at her. Easy. You ghost. Don't show, play it off like Musk got busy with, I dunno, rocket shit. She groans, flops onto her bed, face in her hands. They're not that dumb. Katie's already suspicious. And Mike's in on it too. Jake grins, slow and sly. So fake a breakdown. Tweet the account's hacked. Done. She grabs her phone, pulls up Twitter. The psych chat's still buzzing, Jiwon posting some psychobabble about Island's fixation on her, Katie stirring the pot with, Sarah's gotta be freaking out by now. Sarah's fingers hover over the keys. Hacked. That could work. She types, team, looks like my account's compromised. Security's on it. Stay tuned. She hits send, exhales hard. Okay, Jake, you're a genius, she says, tossing him a weak smile. He winks, takes a drag. Told you. Now relax, you're giving me anxiety. But relaxing's not an option. Her phone buzzes again, Ellie this time, texting, Sarah, what's with the hacked tweet? People are losing it. Call me. Sarah's gut twists. Ellie's been sniffing around since bio, and she's too smart to buy this half-assed lie. Sarah texts back, later, Ellie. Just a prank gone weird, but her hands are sweaty, slipping on the screen. She's about to call when the door flies open, and there's Ellie, red hair a mess, eyes blazing. Sarah, what the actual fuck, she says, slamming the door shut. Jake coughs, waves smoke away. Hey, Ellie, nice entrance. Sarah scrambles up, heart pounding. Ellie, I said later. Ellie's not having it, steps closer, voice low and sharp. No, now. The whole class is freaking out. Mike's saying Musk's here, Katie's planning some quad showdown, and you're tweeting about hacks? What's the truth? Sarah's mouth opens, shuts. She's trapped, cornered by those green eyes that see right through her. It's just a joke, okay? Got out of hand, she mumbles, but Ellie's already grabbing Sarah's phone from the bed. Then why's this thing blowing up every second? Ellie says, scrolling before Sarah can stop her. She lands on the DMs, Mike's beer invite, Katie's challenge. Ellie's jaw drops. They want to meet him? Sarah, you're screwed. Sarah snatches the phone back, voice cracking. I've got it handled, Ellie. Back off. Ellie crosses her arms, smirks. Handled? You're shaking like a leaf. Tell me you're not still pretending to be Musk. Sarah freezes, and that's all the answer Ellie needs. Oh my God, you are. You're insane, Ellie says, half laughing, half horrified. Jake chuckles from his bed. Told her to chill, but she's a junkie for this shit. Sarah's about to snap back when her eyes catch that letter again, crumpled and accusing. She grabs it, shoves it in her pocket. Ellie notices, softens a little. What's that? Another secret? Sarah shakes her head, too fast. Nothing. Old stuff. Ellie's not convinced, steps closer. Sarah, you're a mess. The Musk thing, these letters, what's going on with you? Sarah's throat tightens, the weight of it all crashing down. I said it's nothing, Ellie. Drop it, she snaps, louder than she meant. Ellie flinches, but doesn't back down. Fine. But you're digging a hole, and I'm not pulling you out, she says, turning for the door. Sarah's alone again, sort of, with Jake still lounging like this is all a game. She pulls the letter out, rereads it. Mistakes don't stay quiet. Her mom's voice echoes, soft and sad, and then there's a thud. Another textbook on her shelf tips over, and a third envelope slides out, hitting the floor with a whisper. She stares, breath hitching. This one's thicker, sealed with wax, her mom's initials pressed in. Jake's up now, leaning over. Dude, your mom was a ninja with these. What's in it? Sarah's hands tremble as she breaks the wax. Inside, it's short, brutal. I was pregnant once before you. I couldn't keep it. Forgive me. Sarah's world tilts, the words searing into her brain. Pregnant? Before her? She drops the letter, stares at Jake, who's gone quiet, joint forgotten. Sarah, you okay? He says, voice low. She shakes her head, numb. No. I don't know. Her phone buzzes, shattering the silence. Twitter again. A new reply from Mike. Eileen, hacked or not, we're waiting tomorrow. Sarah's coming too. Don't flake. Her stomach drops. The quad. Tomorrow. Ellie's gone, Jake's staring, and her mom's secrets clawing at her. She's trapped, the game and the past colliding, and there's no way out. Episode 6, The Heat. It's Saturday morning, and Sarah's a wreck, pacing the dorm with her hair tangled like she's been wrestling nightmares all night. She barely slept, her bed a mess of twisted sheets and that third letter crumpled in her fist. I was pregnant once before you. I couldn't keep it. Her mom's words are a drumbeat in her skull, loud and relentless, mixing with the panic of Katie's DM still glowing on her phone. Meet us at the quad tomorrow. Tomorrow's here, and the clock's ticking down, 10:30 already, sun blasting through the window like it's mocking her. Jake's still crashed out, snoring through the haze of last night's weed, his joint stubbed out on a pizza box. The dorm smells like regret, and Sarah's drowning in it. She grabs her phone, checks Twitter. The hacked tweet didn't kill the buzz, it just made it worse. The psych chat's a wildfire, Mike posting, islands flaking? Weak. Sarah, you better show. Katie's on it too, if he's hacked, prove it in person. Quad at noon. Sarah's stomach churns. Noon. 90 minutes to figure this out. She scrolls, sees a blurry photo someone posted last night, captioned, Musk lurking near campus? Caught him. It's just some dude in a hoodie by the library, but the chat's eating it up, Juan adding, behavioral anomaly. Island's losing control. Sarah's losing control, that's for sure. She mutters, shit, 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 and Jake stirs, cracking one eye open. Sarah, you pacing again, he mumbles, voice thick with sleep. She spins, glares at him. Jake, they're at the quad waiting for Musk. And me. This is bad. He sits up, rubs his face. Told you, ghost it. Say he's off to Mars or some bullshit. She groans, flops onto her bed. Too late. They're pissed. And that photo? They think he's here. Jake squints, grabs her phone, scrolls. This? Looks like my cousin after tacos. Chill, Sarah, they've got nothing. She snatches it back, voice rising. Nothing? They're calling me out, Jake. I'm screwed. He leans back, smirks. You're screwed if you show up. Stay here, let it die. She wants to, God she does, but her phone buzzes again. Ellie. Sarah, where are you? Quad's a zoo. They're chanting for Musk. Sarah's heart skips, and she texts back, Ellie, I'm not coming. Tell them it's over. Ellie's replies instant. Too late. Katie's got a megaphone. You're trending. Trending? Sarah checks Twitter, and there it is, hashtag #MuskatUCSC, 50 tweets and climbing. Sarah's gotta be in on this, someone posts. Island's her puppet, Katie adds. Sarah's chest tightens, breath shallow. She's trending, and it's not even her. She's about to hurl the phone when Jake stands, stretches, grabs that third letter off her bed. Yo, what's this? More mom drama, he says, unfolding it before she can stop him. She lunges, but he's already reading aloud, slow and loud. I was pregnant once before you. I couldn't keep it. Forgive me. He stops, looks at her, eyes wide. Sarah, what the hell? Your mom had another kid? She rips it from his hands, voice breaking. Jake, shut up. It's none of your business. He backs off, hands up. Okay, damn, just asking. That's heavy. Heavy doesn't cover it. Her mom, pregnant, giving up a baby? It's a gut punch, and she's reeling. The phone buzzes again, Ellie calling now. Sarah answers, voice shaky. Ellie, what's happening? Ellie's breathless, megaphone blaring in the background. Sarah, it's nuts. Mike's got a sign, island or bust. Katie's yelling your name. Where are you? Sarah's head spins. I'm not there, Ellie. I can't. Ellie pauses, then softens. Sarah, this is your mess. Fix it, or they'll never let it go. She hangs up, and Sarah's alone with Jake's stare and the letter's weight. Fix it how, she mutters, sinking onto the bed. Jake shrugs, lights another joint. Dunno, dude. But you're toast either way. She grabs her laptop, pulls up Twitter, desperate to kill this. She types as Island, team, I'm out. Experiments done. Sarah's not involved. She hits send, prays it works. But the replies flood in, liar, coward, Sarah's hiding him. Her phone's a siren now, texts, calls, notifications piling up. She mutes it, throws it across the room. It lands by her bookshelf, and another textbook shifts, a fourth envelope peeking out. She stares, numb. Not again. She crawls over, grabs it, tears it open. I left him with strangers. It broke me. Him. A boy. Her mom had a son. Sarah's hands shake, the paper slipping. A brother? Out there somewhere? Jake's watching, quiet now. Sarah, you're white as a ghost. What's it say? She doesn't answer, can't. The quad's a distant roar in her head, the game crumbling, but this is bigger. Her phone lights up again, screen cracked from the throw. A new DM, from Mike. Sarah, we know it's you. Quad. Now. Her breath stops. Know it's her? How? She looks at Jake, voice barely a whisper. They know. He leans forward, joint forgotten. Know what? She holds up the phone, the DM glowing. Me. Musk. Everything. The heat's on, and there's no dodging it now. Episode 7, The Crack. It's Saturday, just past 11, and Sarah's world is splitting at the seams. She's frozen on the dorm floor, that cracked phone in her hand, Mike's DM burning into her eyes. Sarah, we know it's you. Quad. Now. Her breath's ragged, chest tight, like someone's squeezing her lungs dry. Jake's hovering, joint snuffed out, his usual chill replaced by a wide-eyed stare. Sarah, what's that mean? They know, he says, voice low, urgent. She doesn't look at him, just shoves the phone his way, the screen's spiderweb cracks catching the light. He reads it, whistles sharp. Holy shit, Sarah. How'd they figure it out? She shakes her head, numb. I don't know. The jacket? The hacked tweet? Doesn't matter. I'm done. The fourth letter's still clutched in her other hand, her mom's confession about a lost son twisting her gut. I left him with strangers. It broke me. A brother, out there, abandoned. It's too much, piling on top of the Musk mess like a sick joke. She stumbles to her feet, legs shaky, and Jake's up too, grabbing her arm. Sarah, hold up. You're not going out there, right, he says, grip firm. She pulls free, voice cracking. I have to, Jake. They're waiting. If I hide, it's worse. He steps back, runs a hand through his messy hair. Worse than showing up as fake Musk? You're nuts. She grabs her green jacket, the one that screwed her, and heads for the door. Jake's voice follows. Sarah, this is suicide. At least call Ellie. She doesn't stop, just mutters, Ellie's done with me, and she's out, slamming the door. The hall's a blur, voices from other rooms muffled as she bolts down the stairs, heart hammering. The quad's 5 minutes away, and it's 11:15. She's got time to think, but her brain's a storm, flashing between Mike's DM, Katie's megaphone, and her mom's secret son. She's halfway there when her phone buzzes, Ellie texting, Sarah, where are you? They're losing it. Katie's calling you a fraud. Sarah's stomach drops. Fraud. That's what she is. She hits the quad at 11:25, and it's chaos. 50 people, maybe more, sprawled across the grass, Mike waving a sign that says Island or bust, Katie barking through a megaphone, Sarah, come clean. Ellie's there, off to the side, arms crossed, eyes locked on Sarah as she stumbles in. The crowd spots her, and it's like a wave, heads turning, whispers rippling. Katie lowers the megaphone, smirks. Well, look who's here. Where's your buddy Island, Sarah? Mike steps up, grinning. Yeah, thought he'd show. Or is he you? The crowd laughs, sharp and mean, and Sarah's face burns, the jacket suddenly too heavy. She opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. Ellie pushes through, grabs her arm. Sarah, what are you doing? She hisses, voice low. Sarah pulls free, voice shaky. Ellie, I had to. They know. Ellie's eyes narrow. Know what? That you're a liar? Sarah flinches, but before she can answer, Katie's back, megaphone blaring. Sarah, spill it. You've been Musk this whole time, right? Playing us? The crowd's buzzing now, phones out, filming. Sarah's trapped, spotlighted, and her legs wobble. She starts, then stops, throat dry as sand. Mike jumps in, loud and smug. Come on, Sarah. That green jacket tweet? Too specific. You slipped, and we caught you. Katie nods, steps closer. Admit it. You're a fake. Sarah's head spins, the letter's weight dragging her down. She could deny it, run, but they've got her pinned. She takes a breath, voice small. Yeah. It's me. I did it. The quad erupts, gasps, laughs, shouts. Katie's triumphant, told you. Mike's filming, Sarah's Musk, confirmed. Ellie's staring, jaw tight, and Sarah wants to vanish. She's about to bolt when a voice cuts through, loud and familiar. Psych Professor Lee, gray hair wild, pushing through the crowd. What's this nonsense, he says, eyeing Sarah. Katie spins, megaphone up. Sarah's been faking as Island Musk, Professor Lee. Caught her. Lee's gaze lands on Sarah, heavy and sharp. Is that true, Sarah, he says, slow, like he's dissecting her. She nods, barely audible. Yes, sir. He sighs, rubs his temples. Fascinating. And reckless. We'll talk Monday. The crowd's still buzzing, but Lee's stare lingers, pinning her in place. Ellie grabs her again, voice low. Sarah, you idiot. Why'd you come? Sarah shakes her head, tears prickling. I had to, Ellie. It's over. Ellie softens, just a flicker. Maybe. But you're still a mess. She pulls away, leaves Sarah standing there, the crowd thinning, phones still pointed. Sarah's alone, jacket slipping off one shoulder, letter crumpled in her pocket. Her phone buzzes, Twitter exploding, #SarahMusk trending now. She doesn't look, just stares at the grass, Lee's words echoing. Monday. Talk. And that son her mom left? That's not over either. The crack's wide open, and she's falling through. Episode 8, The Edge. It's Saturday afternoon now, and Sarah's back in the dorm, curled up on her bed like a wounded animal, knees to her chest. The quad disaster's still ringing in her ears, Katie's megaphone, Mike's smug grin, Professor Lee's "We'll talk Monday" hanging over her like a guillotine. Her phone's dead, battery drained from the Twitter storm she's too scared to check, and that green jacket's crumpled in a corner, a traitor she can't stand to look at. Jake's out, probably smoking off the tension somewhere, leaving the room quiet except for her shaky breaths and the hum of the mini fridge. That fourth letter's on her pillow, her mom's "I left him with strangers" slicing deeper every time she thinks about it. She's on the edge, teetering, and there's no net below. She grabs her laptop, plugs in her phone, waits for it to flicker back to life. She shouldn't look, she knows it, but her hands move anyway, pulling up Twitter. It's a massacre. #SarahMusk is everywhere, screenshots of her hacked tweet, clips from the quad, her stammering confession looping in shaky phone videos. Sarah's a fraud, Katie posted, racking up hundreds of likes. Mike's got a thread, how we busted Sarah, the green jacket clue. Even June's in on it, classic projection. Sarah's unraveling. Her stomach twists, bile rising. She slams the laptop shut, mutters, screw them, but it's hollow, her voice cracking on the edges. She's about to crawl under the covers and disappear when the door creaks open. It's Jake, eyes red, carrying a greasy bag of burgers. Yo, Sarah, you alive? He says, kicking the door shut. She doesn't move, just grunts. Barely. He flops onto his bed, tosses her a burger. Heard about the quad. You're famous, dude. Or infamous. Pick one. She catches it, doesn't unwrap it, just stares at the wax paper. Jake, they hate me. Lee's gonna grill me Monday. I'm toast. He shrugs, bites into his own. Maybe. But you went out swinging. Respect. Respect? She snorts, bitter and loud. Swinging? I crashed and burned. Ellie won't even text me. Jake chews, slow and thoughtful. Ellie's pissed, yeah. Saw her at the smoke spot. She's hurt you didn't tell her sooner. Sarah's chest tightens, guilt mixing with the mess already there. She called me a liar. She's right, she says, voice small. Jake leans forward, wipes ketchup off his chin. Sarah, you're a dumbass, but you're not a liar. Just got carried away. She'll come around. She wants to believe him, but the sting's too fresh. Her phone buzzes, screen lighting up. She grabs it, dread pooling. It's Twitter, notifications piling up. She scrolls, can't stop herself. The videos are viral now, thousands of views, comments ripping her apart. Pathetic, cringe queen, Sarah's a psycho. She's shaking, tears blurring the screen, when a DM pops up. Unknown sender. Sarah, saw the quad. You okay? Tom. She blinks, wipes her eyes. Tom? Who's Tom? Her mom's letter flashes, no name, just him. Her heart skips, wild and fast. No way. She types, who are you, and hits send, breath held. Jake's watching, burger forgotten. What's up? You're white again, he says, leaning closer. She shows him the DM, voice trembling. Jake, this Tom guy. The letter said my mom left a son. What if, she trails off, can't say it. He squints, grabs the letter from her pillow, reads it again. Strangers. Broke her. Shit, Sarah, you think this is him? She nods, slow, mind racing. Maybe. I don't know. Her phone buzzes, Tom's reply. Just someone who knows your mom's handwriting. Check your shelf. Her shelf? She frowns, stumbles to her feet, scans the textbooks. Another one's crooked, and she pulls it, heart pounding. A fifth envelope slips out, wax sealed, her mom's initials faint but clear. She tears it open, hands clumsy. Tom, if you find this, I'm sorry. I couldn't face you after. Forgive me. Tom. A name. Her mom begging forgiveness from a son she gave up. Sarah's knees buckle, and she sinks to the floor, letter fluttering. Jake's there, crouching. Sarah, talk to me. What's it say? She chokes out, it's him, Jake. My mom wrote to him. Tom's my brother. He stares, jaw slack. Holy shit. You've got a brother? And he's dmang you? She nods, numb, phone buzzing again. Another DM, Sarah, we need to talk. Soon. Her head spins, the quad fading, Twitter a distant hum. Tom. Real. Reaching out. She's about to reply when a knock rattles the door. She freezes, Jake too. Sarah? It's me, Ellie's voice, soft, hesitant. Sarah's heart lurches. Ellie's back? After everything? She stumbles up, opens the door. Ellie's there, eyes red, arms crossed. Sarah, we need to fix this, she says, stepping in. Sarah blinks, voice hoarse. Fix what? The Musk thing? Ellie shakes her head, nods at the letter on the floor. That. And you. I saw it all go down. You're falling apart. Sarah's throat closes, tears spilling. The edge is here, and she's slipping, with Tom's DMs, Ellie's return, and the wreckage waiting. Episode 9, The Break. It's Saturday evening now, and Sarah's dorm feels like a pressure cooker, the air thick with tension and the faint whiff of Jake's stale burgers. She's sitting on the floor, back against her bed, that fifth letter from her mom clutched in one hand, her cracked phone in the other. Tom's last DM, Sarah, we need to talk. Soon, glows on the screen, a lifeline or a noose, she can't tell which. Ellie's pacing in front of her, red hair a wild halo, her sneakers scuffing the carpet. Jake's perched on his bed, unusually quiet, burger wrapper crinkling as he fidgets. The quad's fallout is still buzzing out there, #Saramisk trending like a bad dream, but in here, it's all about Tom, the brother her mom buried in secrets. Ellie stops, spins on her heel, voice sharp. Sarah, you can't just sit there. You're a mess, and this Tom guy? What the hell's he want? Sarah looks up, eyes puffy from crying. I don't know, Ellie. He knows my mom's handwriting. He's gotta be him. Ellie's jaw tightens, hands on hips. Him who? The kid she gave up? Sarah, this is insane. You're sure? Sarah holds up the letter, voice breaking. Read it. Tom, I'm sorry. I couldn't face you. It's him. Ellie snatches it, scans the words, her face softening then hardening fast. Okay, fine. But why's he messaging now? After the quad? That's not a coincidence. Sarah's head throbs, Tom's DMs piling on the chaos. She types, Tom, how do you know me, and hits send, hands trembling. Jake leans forward, voice low. Sarah, slow down. You're freaking out. What if he's some creep? Ellie nods, fierce. Exactly. You've got enough shit with the class. Don't jump into this blind. Sarah glares, snaps, Ellie, you don't get it. This is my mom. My family. I need to know. Ellie throws her hands up. And I don't? Sarah, you've been lying to me for days. The Musk crap, now this? I'm your best friend, and you're shutting me out. The room cracks open, raw and loud. Sarah stands, voice rising. I didn't mean to, Ellie. It got away from me, all of it. I'm drowning here. Ellie steps closer, eyes blazing. Drowning? You made this mess. You could have told me, but no, you played Musk and left me guessing. Jake cuts in, calm but firm. Guys, chill. Yelling's not fixing shit. Sarah rounds on him, tears spilling. Jake, stay out of it. You think this is a game too? He backs off, hands up. Just saying, Sarah. You're breaking. Her phone buzzes, Tom's reply. Saw you trending. Recognized the name. Your mom's letters found me years ago. Sarah freezes, reads it aloud, voice shaky. Ellie's eyes widen. Found him? What does that mean? Sarah's mind races, pieces slamming together. She wrote more. Sent them. He's got them. Jake whistles, low. Dude, your mom was a ghostwriter. That's wild. Sarah's not laughing, though, her chest tight with something dark. Wild? It's messed up, Jake. She hid a whole kid from me. Ellie softens, sits beside her, voice quieter. Sarah, I'm mad, yeah. But this? It's big. What are you gonna do? Sarah shakes her head, numb. Meet him, I guess. Ask why she left him. Ellie grabs her hand, squeezes. Not alone. I'm coming. You're not doing this without me. Sarah pulls away, sharp. Ellie, I don't need a babysitter. I've screwed up enough. Ellie's hurt flashes, then hardens. Fine. Fall apart solo, then. I'm done chasing you. She stands, heads for the door, and Sarah's gut twists, but she doesn't stop her. Jake waits till Ellie's gone, then leans in. Sarah, you're pushing her away. She's right, you're a mess. Sarah glares, voice raw. Jake, I don't need a lecture. I need answers. He sighs, grabs his phone. Then answer Tom. But don't blow this up worse. She nods, types, Tom, where are you? I need to see you, and sends it, heart pounding. The room's silent, heavy, till her phone buzzes again. Twitter this time. A new post from Katie, a screenshot of Sarah's confession, captioned, Sarah's Musk era, officially over. Bye, fraud. It's got thousands of likes, retweets, a knife in her ribs. She drops the phone, buries her face in her hands. Jake's voice cuts through. Sarah, ignore that shit. Focus on Tom. She nods, wipes her eyes, grabs the fifth letter again. Tom, I'm sorry. Her mom's guilt, now hers. Another textbook shifts on the shelf, a sixth envelope peeking out, wax cracked, edges torn. She lunges, rips it open. I was 16. Scared. They took him before I could hold him. 16. A baby ripped away. Sarah chokes, a sob breaking free. Jake's up, beside her. Sarah, what's it say? She hands it over, voice gone. He reads, goes pale. Jesus. She was a kid herself. Her phone buzzes, Tom again. I'm close. Santa Cruz. Tomorrow? Tomorrow. The word's a hammer, smashing the last of her walls. She's breaking, Ellie's gone, Jake's stunned, and Tom's real, closing in. The Musk game's dead, but this is alive, and it's tearing her apart. Episode 10, The Collapse. It's Saturday night, pushing midnight, and Sarah's alone in the dorm, a hollow shell of a room with Jake gone to crash at somebody's place. The air's stale, thick with the ghost of burgers and weed, her bed a tangle of sheets and those damn letters scattered like landmines. Her phone's on the floor, screen cracked but glowing, Tom's last message staring up at her. I'm close. Santa Cruz. Tomorrow? Her chest's a knot, tight and heavy, the sixth letters they took him before I could hold him echoing in her skull. Her mom, 16, scared, losing a son. Tom. Her brother. It's real now, too real, and the Musk mess feels like a dumb kid's game next to this. She grabs her laptop, pulls up Twitter, even though she swore she wouldn't. It's a mistake, instant regret. Hashtag Sarahmusk is a graveyard of her dignity, thousands of retweets, Katie's bye, fraud post at 10,000 likes and climbing. The quad videos are everywhere, her shaky yeah, it's me replayed with captions like caught in 4K and Sarah's meltdown. Mike's added a new one, she thought she'd fool us. Sad. June's got a thread, textbook narcissist collapse. Her eyes burn, tears spilling, and she slams the laptop shut, a sob ripping out. Screw them, she chokes, but it's herself she hates, the idiot who thought she could play God with a fake account. Her phone buzzes, and she flinches, expecting more venom. It's Tom. Sarah, you there? I can meet at the pier, noon. Noon. Tomorrow. Same time the quad imploded. Her hands shake as she types, yeah, I'm here. Pier works, and sends it, a lifeline tossed into the dark. She's alone, Ellie's gone, Jake's bailed, and Tom's her only thread left. She grabs the sixth letter, rereads it, her mom's fear bleeding through the ink. 16. A baby taken. Sarah's 19, barely holding it together, and her mom was younger, facing worse. The guilt's a wave, crashing over her, and she curls up tighter, clutching the paper. The room's too quiet, her breathing too loud, when a knock jolts her. She stumbles up, heart racing, cracks the door. It's Ellie, eyes red, hoodie soaked from the drizzle outside. "Sarah, let me in," she says, voice rough. Sarah steps back, numb, and Ellie barges in, dripping on the carpet. "Ellie, what are you doing here?" Sarah mumbles, wiping her face. Ellie glares, then softens. "Jake called. Said you're falling apart." "He's right." Sarah's throat closes. "I told you to go, Ellie." "I'm fine." Ellie snorts, sharp. "Fine? You're a ghost, Sarah. Look at you." Sarah sinks onto the bed, Ellie hovering. "Ellie, I can't fix this. The class hates me, Tom's real, and my mom." She trails off, hands Ellie the 6th letter. Ellie reads, goes still. "Sarah, she was 16? That's... God, that's awful." Sarah nods, voice breaking. "And Tom's him. He's coming tomorrow." Ellie sits, close, voice low. "Tomorrow? Sarah, you sure he's legit?" Sarah shrugs, lost. "He knows her writing. It's him." Ellie grabs her hand, firm. "Then I'm there. No arguing." Sarah pulls away, sharp. "Ellie, I said no. This is mine." Ellie stands, voice rising. "Yours? You're barely standing. I'm not watching you crash again." Sarah snaps, "I don't need you, Ellie. Go." Ellie freezes, hurt flashing, then storms out, door slamming. Sarah's alone again, the silence deafening. She grabs her phone, scrolls Tom's DMs, desperate for something solid. Another buzz, Twitter. Katie's posted a meme, Sarah's face on a clown, Musk's little joker. It's got thousands of shares, and she drops the phone, a dry sob clawing out. She's collapsing, piece by piece, and there's no one left to catch her. Her eyes snag on the shelf, another textbook tilted, a 7th envelope peeking out. She lunges, rips it open, wax crumbling. "Tom was my first. I named him after my dad. I broke when they took him. Tom. Named. Real." Her mom's heartbreak spills off the page, and Sarah's chest caves, tears soaking the paper. A brother, stolen, now found. Her phone buzzes, Tom again. "Sarah, I've got her letters too. We've got a lot to say." She stares, mind reeling. He's got them. More pieces of her mom, pieces she never knew. She types, "Yeah, we do," and sends it, hands steady for the first time. The dorm's a tomb, her life a wreck, but Tom's real, and tomorrow's coming. She's on the floor, letters around her, Twitter's hate a distant roar. The collapse is here, and she's got nothing left to lose. Episode 11, The Stranger. It's Sunday morning, just past 10, and Sarah's a jittery mess, pacing the dorm with her cracked phone clutched like a lifeline. The room's a war zone, letters strewn across her bed, that 7th one, "Tom was my first," burning in her brain. She's meeting him today, noon at the Santa Cruz Pier, and her stomach's a tangle of nerves and dread. Jake's still gone, probably sleeping off last night, and Ellie's radio silent after storming out. Sarah's alone, the quiet pressing in, broken only by the hum of the fridge and the distant crash of waves she can't quite hear but feels in her bones. Her green jacket's back on, a defiant middle finger to the quad, and she's got her mom's letters stuffed in her pocket, a shaky anchor. She checks her phone, Tom's last DM glowing. "Sarah, I've got her letters too. We've got a lot to say." Her reply, "Yeah, we do," sits sent, no response yet, and it's gnawing at her. Who is he? How'd he find her? The Musk mess is a dull ache now, #SarahMusk still trending but fading under this new weight. She grabs her laptop, hesitates, then opens Twitter anyway. Katie's clown memes at 15,000 likes, Mike's posted, "Sarah's ghosting us now." Typical. She slams it shut, mutters, assholes, and shoves it under her bed. Today's not about them. She's out the door by 10:30, sneakers slapping the pavement, the coastal air sharp with salt and promise. The pier's a 20-minute walk, and she's early, needing the space to breathe. Her phone buzzes, Ellie texting, Sarah, you okay? Jake said you're meeting someone. Sarah's chest tightens, guilt flickering. She types, yeah, Tom. Pier at noon, and sends it, half hoping Ellie shows, half dreading it. No reply comes, and she keeps moving, the boardwalk looming ahead, seagulls screeching over the crash of waves. It's 11 when she hits the pier, boards creaking underfoot, the Ferris wheel spinning lazy circles in the distance. She leans on the railing, stares at the gray water churning below, and pulls out the 7th letter. Tom was my first. I named him after my dad. Her grandpa, Tomas, dead before she was born. A name passed down, then lost. Her eyes sting, and she shoves it back in her pocket, scanning the crowd. Families, tourists, a guy juggling for tips, but no Tom. Her phone says 11:30, and her pulse quickens. What if he doesn't show? What if he's a fake? She's about to text him when a shadow falls over her, rough voice cutting through. Sarah? She spins, and there he is. Tom. Mid-30s, maybe, tall and wiry, with dark hair cropped short and eyes that hit her like a punch, her mom's eyes, gray-green and deep. He's in a faded denim jacket, hands stuffed in his pockets, a beat-up backpack slung over one shoulder. Yeah, I'm Sarah, she says, voice wobbling. He nods, slow, sizing her up. Tom. Guess you got my messages. She swallows, nods back. Yeah. You've got her letters? He pats the backpack. Right here. Yours too? She pulls them from her pocket, hands trembling. Found them in her books. He steps closer, voice low, rough like gravel. Sarah, I didn't know about you till last week. Saw you trending, recognized the name. She wrote me years ago, sent M to an old address. Took time to track you. Sarah's head spins. Track me? You've been looking? He shrugs, eyes flicking to the water. Not hard once you blew up online. Figured it was time. Time. Her mom's eye broke when they took him echoes, and she blurts, Tom, why'd she give you up? He stiffens, then sighs. She was 16. Scared shitless. Parents forced her. That's what she wrote. Sarah's throat closes, picturing her mom, a kid herself, cornered. She never told me, she says, soft. Tom nods, pulls a folded letter from his bag, hands it to her. Read this. 8th one I got. She takes it, unfolds it slow. Tom, my light's with me now. Sarah. I kept her. Couldn't lose another. Sarah's breath catches, tears spilling. Me. She kept me. Tom's voice cracks, just a little. Yeah. You were the redo. I was the mistake. She shakes her head, fierce. Tom, no. She didn't mean that. He looks away, jaw tight. Maybe. But she left me with strangers. Foster homes till I was 18. Rough shit. Sarah's gut twists, guilt she doesn't own clawing at her. Tom, I didn't know, she says, reaching out, but he steps back, guarded. Not your fault, Sarah. Hers. And mine for finding you now. She's about to argue when her phone buzzes, Ellie texting, Sarah, I'm here. Where are you? Sarah glances up, spots Ellie at the pier's edge, scanning the crowd. Tom, my friend's here, she says, hesitant. He frowns. She know? Sarah nods. Some. Not all. Ellie's closing in, eyes locking on Tom, then Sarah. Sarah, who's this, she says, voice sharp. Sarah swallows, steps between them. Ellie, this is Tom. My brother. Ellie's jaw drops, recovers fast. Brother? Sarah, what the hell? Tom smirks, dry. Long story, read. She'll fill you in. Ellie glares, but Sarah cuts in. Ellie, please. Just listen. The pier's alive around them, waves crashing, but it's a standoff, Tom's past and Sarah's present colliding, and she's not sure who's breaking first. Episode 12, The Truth. It's Sunday, just past noon, and the Santa Cruz pier is humming with life, seagulls squawking, waves slamming the pilings below. Sarah's standing there, caught between Tom and Ellie, the air crackling like a storm's brewing. Tom's got his backpack slung low, her mom's 8th letter still in her hand, Sarah, my light, burning through her fingers. Ellie's a step away, red hair whipping in the wind, eyes darting from Sarah to Tom like she's sizing up a threat. Brother? Sarah, you're dropping this now? Ellie says, voice sharp, cutting through the pier's noise. Sarah nods, shaky. Ellie, it's him. From the letters. Tom's her son. Tom shifts, smirks dryly. First son, anyway. She kept the upgrade. Ellie's jaw tightens, but she doesn't snap back, just crosses her arms. Okay, fine. Explain, Sarah. All of it. Sarah takes a breath, the weight of it all spilling out. Ellie, my mom was 16. Pregnant. They took him, gave him up. She wrote him letters, hid mine in books. He found me after the Musk thing blew up. Ellie blinks, processing, then softens, just a flicker. Sarah, that's messed up. And you? She turns to Tom, voice steady. Tom, right? Why now? He shrugs, eyes on the water. Saw her trending. Knew the name. Took a shot. Sarah hands Ellie the 8th letter, her mom's words raw on the page. Ellie reads, goes quiet, then hands it back. Sarah, she kept you secret too. Why? Sarah shakes her head, voice breaking. I don't know, Ellie. Guilt, maybe? She never told me anything. Tom cuts in, rough. She told me plenty. 9 letters, all apologies. Said she broke after me. Kept you to fix it. Sarah flinches, the word fix a knife. Tom, I wasn't a fix. She loved me, she says, fierce. He nods, slow. Sure. Loved you enough to keep you. Me? She let go. The pier's chaos fades, their circle tight and heavy. Ellie steps closer, voice low. Sarah, this is nuts. You've got a brother and he's, what? Here to stay? Tom snorts, dry. Not staying, red. Just talking. She deserves the truth. Sarah's chest tightens, truth a word she's been chasing all week. Tom, what's the truth? What happened to you? He pulls his backpack off, digs out a stack of letters, yellowed and creased, tied with twine. This. Her side. Mine's uglier. Foster homes, fights, jail by 20. Found these after, tracked her old address. Too late. She was gone. Sarah stares at the stack, her mom's life spilling out in ink. Jail, she says, soft. Tom nods, eyes hard. Yeah. Stole a car at 19. Did 2 years. Not proud, but it's me. Ellie's watching, quiet now, and Sarah reaches for the letters, hands trembling. Tom, can I see? He hesitates, then hands them over. Knock yourself out. She's all regret in there. Sarah unties them, pulls the first one. Tom, my boy, I see you in every shadow. I failed you. Her throat closes, tears prickling. Tom, she didn't forget you, she says, voice thick. He looks away, jaw tight. Didn't help me either. Ellie cuts in, gentle this time. Sarah, this is heavy. You okay? Sarah shakes her head, clutching the letters. No, Ellie. But I need this. Tom shifts, voice low. Sarah, I'm not here to mess you up more. Just thought you should know you've got blood out there. She nods, meets his eyes, her mom's eyes staring back. Tom, I'm glad you found me. Even now. He smirks, faint. Yeah, well, you're hard to miss, trending girl. The pier's alive around them, but it's just the three of them, truth hanging thick. Sarah's phone buzzes, ignored, till Ellie grabs it from her pocket. Sarah, it's Jake, she says, handing it over. Sarah answers, voice flat. Jake, what? He's loud, rushed. Sarah, you at the pier? Twitter's dead, but Katie's posting about some guy with you. People are sniffing around. Sarah's stomach drops, glances at Tom. Jake, it's fine. It's Tom. My brother. Jake pauses, then laughs. No shit? Dude, you're a soap opera. Watch your back, okay? She hangs up, Tom raising an eyebrow. Trouble, he says. Sarah sighs. Always. Katie's still on me. Ellie smirks, dry. Sarah's famous. You picked a hell of a time to show, Tom. He chuckles, rough. Timing's my specialty. Sarah's holding his letters, her mom's stack piling up on her bed in her mind. She pulls another textbook memory, a ninth envelope she hasn't found yet, but knows it's there. Tom, there's more of hers at home, she says, sudden. He nods, slow. Figured. She liked hiding shit. Ellie's watching, tense again. Sarah, you're not done, are you? Sarah shakes her head, voice firm. No, Ellie. I need it all. Tom slings his backpack on, steps back. Then find it, Sarah. I'll be around. He turns, starts walking, but stops, looks back. Here tomorrow, same time? Sarah nods, and he's gone, swallowed by the crowd. Ellie grabs her arm, voice low. Sarah, this is just starting, isn't it? Sarah stares after him, letters heavy in her hands, and nods. The truth's out, but it's only the beginning. Episode 13, The Wait. It's Sunday afternoon, pushing 2 o'clock, and Sarah's back in the dorm, slumped on her bed with Tom's stack of letters spread out like a crime scene. The pier's still fresh, his rough voice, she liked hiding shit, ringing in her ears, and Ellie's pacing again, sneakers thudding soft on the carpet. Jake's back too, sprawled on his bed, munching a bag of chips, the crunch loud in the heavy air. Sarah's green jacket's off, tossed aside, and her cracked phone's buzzing with ignored texts, probably Katie stirring the pot again. But it's the letters that have her, 9 from Tom's backpack and 8 of her own, her mom's secrets piling up, a weight she can't shake. Ellie stops, hands on hips, voice sharp. Sarah, you've been staring at those for an hour. What's the plan? Sarah looks up, eyes bleary. Ellie, I don't know. Tom's real, he's got these, and there's more out there. I need to read them all. Ellie sighs, sits beside her, softer now. Sarah, this is a lot. Your mom, she hid a whole life. Sarah nods, pulls Tom's first letter again. Tom, my boy, I see you in every shadow. I failed you. Her voice cracks, reading it aloud. Jake pauses mid-chip, whistles low. Damn, Sarah. That's some heavy shit. Your mom was haunted. Sarah's chest tightens, the word haunted sticking. Jake, she was. And I never knew, she says, soft. Ellie grabs another, the 8th, Sarah, my light, and reads it quiet. Sarah, she kept you to heal. Tom was the wound. Sarah flinches, takes it back. Ellie, stop. I'm not her fix. I'm just, me. Ellie's eyes soften, hand on Sarah's knee. I know, Sarah. But she carried this alone. Now you are. Jake cuts in, voice muffled by chips. Not alone, dude. We're here. Even if you're a train wreck. Sarah snorts, a half-laugh breaking through, but it fades fast. She grabs her own 8th letter from the shelf, find Tom, my first, and reads, I named him after my dad. I broke when they took him. She looks up, voice trembling. Jake, Ellie, she named him Tomas. My grandpa. And she lost him. Ellie nods, slow. Sarah, that's why Tom's here. He's carrying it too. Jake leans forward, serious now. Sarah, you meeting him tomorrow? Pier again? She nods, firm. Yeah. He's got more to say. I feel it. Her phone buzzes, loud, and she grabs it, expecting Tom. It's Twitter, Katie posting, Sarah's mystery man at the pier? Spill, fraud. A blurry pic of Tom walking away, time-stamped noon. Sarah's stomach drops. Ellie, they're watching me, she says, showing it. Ellie glares, snatches the phone. Katie's a vulture. Ignore her. Jake smirks, dry. Too late, Sarah. You're a soap star now. Sarah's not laughing, the weight of eyes on her piling on. Jake, this isn't funny. They'll dig into Tom, she says, voice rising. Ellie hands the phone back, firm. Sarah, let them. Focus on him, not this crap. She tries, pulls another of Tom's letters, 9th in his stack. Tom, I tried to find you once. Couldn't face it. Sarah's my second chance. Her breath catches, tears spilling. Ellie, she looked for him, she says, choked. Ellie's beside her, arm around her shoulders. Sarah, she loved him. And you. She just broke. Jake's quiet, chips forgotten. Sarah, that's brutal. You okay? She shakes her head, wipes her face. No, Jake. I'm not. He was out there, and I had her. It's not fair. The dorm's still, the weight settling deep. Sarah's phone buzzes again, Tom this time. Sarah, found one more letter today. Meet me tomorrow, pier, noon. She stares, shows Ellie. Ellie, he's got another. I have to go. Ellie nods, fierce. Sarah, I'm with you this time. No fighting me. Sarah hesitates, then nods, weak. Okay, Ellie. Thanks. Jake grins, lightening it. Me too, Sarah. Gotta see this soap opera live. She manages a smile, small but real. She digs through her shelf, desperate for more, and a 9th envelope slips from a bio book, wax cracked, edges soft. She rips it open, hands shaking. Tom, my goodbye. I'm sick now. Sarah's all I have left. Find her someday. Sick. Her mom's cancer, 3 years back. Sarah's knees buckle, and she sinks, letter fluttering. Ellie's there, catching her. Sarah, what's it say? Sarah chokes out, Ellie, it's her last one. She told him to find me. Jake's up, crouching. Sarah, she knew. She wanted this. Sarah's sobbing now, the weight crushing her, Tom's search, her mom's plan, the musk fallout, a distant hum. Ellie holds her, voice soft. Sarah, you've got him now. And us. Jake nods, rare and serious. Yeah, Sarah. We're not bailing. She clings to the letter, Tom's tomorrow looming, her mom's ghost heavy in every word. The truth's here, but it's breaking her wide open. Episode 14, The Fight. It's Monday morning, just past 9, and Sarah's dorm is a war zone of emotions, the air thick with coffee fumes and the rustle of her mom's letters scattered across her bed. She's barely slept, eyes red and raw, that 9th letter, Tom, my goodbye, clutched in her hand like a lifeline. Ellie's perched on the desk, sipping from a chipped mug, her red hair tied back tight, ready for battle. Jake sprawled on his bed, still in yesterday's clothes, munching leftover chips, his chill vibe a stark contrast to the storm brewing. Sarah's got the pier meet with Tom at noon, but first, there's Professor Lee's We'll Talk Monday from the quad hanging over her like a dark cloud. Sarah's pacing, green jacket back on, defiance stitched into every rip. Ellie, Lee's gonna rip me apart. The Musk thing's all over campus, she says, voice shaky. Ellie sets her mug down, firm. Sarah, he's a prof, not a judge. You fessed up. Own it. Jake crunches a chip, grins. Yeah, Sarah, tell him it was performance art. He'll eat that shit up. Sarah snorts, half a laugh breaking through. Jake, you're an idiot. But maybe. Ellie smirks, nods. Sarah, you've got this. Then we hit the pier. Tom's waiting. She grabs her phone, checks Twitter, a reflex she hates. Hashtag Sarahmusk is quieter, but Katie's posted, Sarah's mystery guy? Bet it's Musk in disguise. Lame. Sarah's stomach twists, shows Ellie. Ellie, she's on Tom now. This won't stop. Ellie glares, snatches it. Sarah, she's a leech. Let her squirm. Focus on Lee. Sarah nods, shaky, and heads out, Ellie and Jake trailing like a scrappy guard. Psych class is at 10, Lee's office after, and her legs feel like jelly walking across campus, whispers following her every step. Class is a blur, Lee lecturing on social behavior, his gray eyes flicking to her too often. She sinks low in her seat, notes untouched, Tom's found one more letter looping in her head. When it ends, she lingers, Ellie and Jake waiting outside. Lee calls her up, voice calm but sharp. Sarah, my office. Now. She follows, heart pounding, into his cluttered space, books stacked high, a faint cigar smell lingering. He sits, gestures to a chair. Sarah, explain the Musk stunt, he says, leaning back. She swallows, voice small. Professor Lee, it was dumb. I wanted to know what they thought of me. Got out of hand. He nods, slow, eyes piercing. Out of hand? You disrupted my class, Sarah. For what? She flinches, then straightens. Truth, sir. I got it, just not how I planned. He rubs his temples, sighs. Reckless, but honest. You're on thin ice. No more games. Understood? She nods, quick. Yes, sir. He waves her out, and she bolts, Ellie and Jake waiting by the door. Sarah, you alive? Jake says, grinning. She exhales, weak. Barely, Jake. He let me off. Kinda. Ellie squeezes her arm. Sarah, good. Now Tom. It's 11:30 when they hit the pier, wind sharp, waves crashing hard. Tom's there, denim jacket flapping, leaning on the railing with a new letter in hand. Sarah steps up, Ellie and Jake hanging back. Tom, you got it, she says, voice steadying. He nods, hands it over. Sarah, last one I found. Read it. She unfolds it, wax crumbs falling. Tom, I'm fading. Sarah's my fight now. Find her if you can. Fading. Her mom's end, cancer eating her, and Sarah's tears spill fast. Tom, she wanted us together, she says, choked. He nods, eyes wet too. Yeah. Took me too long. Ellie steps up, voice soft. Sarah, you okay? Sarah shakes her head, fierce. No, Ellie. She fought for me, and I didn't know. Jake's there, quiet. Sarah, she fought for him too. Just lost. Tom cuts in, rough. Lost me, kept her. Sarah, you were her win. Sarah's sobbing now, letters trembling. Tom, I'm sorry. For all of it. He shrugs, voice breaking. Not yours to carry, Sarah. Hers. They're not on the pier, the fight spilling out, raw and real. Sarah turns to Ellie, voice hard. Ellie, I pushed you away. I'm sorry. Ellie's eyes soften, pulls her in. Sarah, you're an ass, but I'm here. Jake grins, chips forgotten. Sarah, told you we're not bailing. She looks at Tom, then them, the weight shifting, not gone but shared. Her phone buzzes, ignored, till Jake grabs it. Sarah, Katie again. Sarah's crew at the pier. Sad. Screw her, he says, tossing it back. Sarah nods, wipes her face. Yeah, Jake. Screw her. Tom steps back, voice low. Sarah, I've got a place nearby. Crash there tomorrow? She nods, firm. Tom, yeah. We're not done. He smirks, faint. Never are. He walks off, and Sarah's left with Ellie and Jake, letters in hand, the fight still burning. Her mom's gone, but they're here, and it's enough for now. Episode 15, The Key. It's Tuesday morning, just past 10, and Sarah's standing outside a weathered bungalow a few miles from campus, Tom's place, a squat little house with peeling paint and a sagging porch. The air's thick with salt and the hum of distant waves, her green jacket slung over her shoulder, letters stuffed in her bag. Ellie's beside her, hands in her hoodie pockets, red hair catching the sun, and Jake's trailing, kicking a pebble, his usual grin dialed down. They're here after Tom's invite yesterday, crash there tomorrow, and Sarah's nerves are electric, the weight of her mom's secrets still pressing hard. Her phone's quiet, Twitter finally cooling, but she's not checking, not today. Tom opens the door before she knocks, denim jacket swapped for a faded tee, his gray-green eyes flicking over them. Sarah, you made it. Red, stoner, hey, he says, stepping aside. Ellie smirks, Tom, nice digs, and Jake nods, yo, Tom, smells like freedom in here. Sarah steps in, the place a mess of mismatched furniture, a couch with duct-taped arms, and a coffee table buried under beer cans and old photos. Tom, you live light, she says, voice steadying. He shrugs, rough. Don't need much, Sarah. Sit. They sprawl out, Sarah on the couch, Ellie and Jake flanking her, Tom grabbing a chair. He pulls a small metal box from under the table, rusted at the edges, a key dangling from his hand. Sarah, found this with that last letter. Locked. Figured you'd want it, he says, sliding it over. She takes it, cold and heavy, her mom's initials scratched faint on the lid. Tom, what's inside, she asks, breath catching. He shakes his head. Dunno. Never opened it. Your call. Her hands tremble, the key slipping as she fits it in. Ellie leans in, voice soft. Sarah, you sure? Sarah nods, firm. Ellie, I need to know. Jake's quiet, watching as the lock clicks open. Inside, a single letter, wax sealed, and a faded Polaroid, her mom young, belly round, smiling tight. Sarah's chest tightens, lifts the photo. Tom, this her, with you? He nods, slow. Yeah. Before they took me. She sets it down, tears prickling, and breaks the wax on the letter, unfolding it slow. It's her mom's hand, shaky but clear. Sarah, Tom, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Tom was my first, 16 and scared. They forced him away. Sarah, you were my second, my choice. Kept you close, hid him far. I broke for it. Forgive me, both of you. Sarah's voice cracks, reading aloud, Tom, find her. Sarah, find him. You're my halves. She stops, sobs breaking free, the key to it all right there. Ellie's arms around her, tight. Sarah, she planned this, she says, soft. Jake whistles, low. Sarah, your mom was a ninja. Damn. Tom's staring at the photo, eyes wet. Sarah, she wanted us, he says, rough. Sarah nods, wipes her face. Tom, she did. And we're here. He reaches out, hesitant, and she takes his hand, their mom's blood a quiet pulse between them. Ellie pulls back, gives them space, and Jake leans in, voice low. Sarah, you're a freaking family now. Wild. She manages a smile, small but real. Jake, yeah. Guess so. The room's still, the weight lifting, just a little. Sarah looks at Tom, voice firm. Tom, you staying around? He shrugs, smirks faint. Sarah, maybe. Got nowhere else to be. She nods, relieved, then turns to Ellie and Jake. Ellie, Jake, I owe you. Big. Ellie grins, sharp. Sarah, you're a pain, but we're stuck with you. Jake laughs, loud. Sarah, you're my soap opera. Not ditching now. Her phone buzzes, ignored till Ellie grabs it. Sarah, it's Katie. Sarah's hiding again. Boring. Screw her, she says, tossing it. Sarah shakes her head, voice steady. Ellie, let her fade. This is what matters. Tom stands, grabs beers from a mini fridge, hands them out. Sarah, to finding shit out, he says, cracking his open. She takes one, clinks it with his. Tom, to halves, she says, and drinks, the bitter taste grounding her. They talk, slow and real, Tom spilling foster home scraps, Sarah piecing her mom's silence. Ellie and Jake chime in, keeping it light, and the bungalow feels alive, a stitch in the tear. Sarah pulls the letter again, reads the last line soft. You're my halves. She looks at Tom, then Ellie and Jake, voice breaking. Tom, Ellie, Jake, she was right. Tom nods, Ellie squeezes her hand, and Jake raises his beer. Sarah, to badass moms and badass crews, he says, grinning. She laughs, raw and free, the key unlocked, the fight won, but the story's still open. Episode 16, the end? It's Tuesday afternoon, pushing 3, and Sarah's still at Tom's bungalow, the rusted box open on the coffee table, her mom's final letter resting beside that faded Polaroid. The room's warm, cluttered with beer cans and the faint hum of a life pieced together. Tom sprawled in his chair, Ellie on the couch, Jake cross-legged on the floor. Sarah's in the middle, green jacket draped over her lap, her cracked phone silent for once. The weight's shifted, not gone, but shared, her mom's "you're my halves" a quiet echo binding her to Tom. The Musk mess, Katie's jabs, the quad's chaos, it's all background noise now, fading under this raw, real moment. Tom cracks another beer, hands it to Sarah, voice rough but soft. Sarah, you good with this? All of it? She takes it, nods slow, the cold can grounding her. Tom, yeah. It's a lot, but I'm good. You? He smirks, faint, eyes on the photo. Sarah, I've been lost a while. This? It's something. Ellie leans forward, voice steady. Sarah, Tom, your family now. That's not nothing. Jake grins, loud. Sarah, Tom, you're stuck with us too. Soap opera's over, but we're the spin-off. Sarah laughs, a real one, raw and free, cutting through the haze. She pulls the letter again, reads it quiet, just to herself this time. Sarah, Tom, you're my halves. Her mom's last wish, tying them together after years of silence. She looks at Tom, voice firm. Tom, you're staying, right? Around here? He shrugs, but his eyes soften. Sarah, maybe. Got a job hauling fish down the coast. Might stick. She smiles, relieved. Tom, good. I want you close. Ellie nudges her, smirking. Sarah, he's not escaping now. We'll hunt him down. Tom chuckles, dry. Red, you're scary. I like it. Jake stands, stretches, voice light. Sarah, we burning these letters or what? Clean slate? She hesitates, fingers brushing the stack, then nods, slow. Jake, yeah. Let's do it. Tom grabs a metal bowl from the kitchen, tosses it on the table. Sarah, here. Fire's better than burying. She gathers them, her 9, Tom's 10, the final one from the box, and drops them in, the paper crinkling soft. Ellie pulls a lighter from her pocket, flicks it on. Sarah, you sure, she says, flame dancing. Sarah nods, firm. Ellie, yeah. It's done. The fire catches, slow at first, then flares, the letters curling black, her mom's words rising in smoke. Sarah watches, tears prickling but not falling, a weight lifting with each crackle. Tom's quiet, staring, then mutters, Sarah, she's free now. She nods, voice thick. Tom, we are too. Jake whoops, loud. Sarah, Tom, badass move. To epic moms. He raises his beer, and they clink, the sound sharp in the smoky air. Ellie grins, soft. Sarah, you're a survivor. Proud of you. The flames die, ash settling, and Sarah feels lighter, not empty, just unburdened. She grabs her phone, pulls up Twitter one last time, not to scroll but to post. Done pretending. Found what's real. Later, she types, hits send, no hashtag, no fuss, and shuts it off. Tom raises an eyebrow. Sarah, that it? She nods, smiles small. Tom, yeah. No more games. Ellie leans back, voice warm. Sarah, about time. You're you again. Jake laughs, spilling beer. Sarah, you're better than Musk any day. They sit, talking easy now, Tom spilling old stories, Foster scars and fish hauls, Sarah piecing her mom's quiet years, Ellie and Jake keeping it real. The bungalow's a haven, the world outside a distant hum. Sarah's phone buzzes once, ignored, till Jake grabs it, curious. Sarah, some rando DM, saw your post. Who's the real you? No name, he says, tossing it back. She stares, a chill creeping in, but shakes it off, voice firm. Jake, doesn't matter. This is. She nods at them, Tom, Ellie, the ash in the bowl. The day fades, sun dipping low, and Tom stands, stretches. Sarah, crashing here tonight? Got a couch. She nods, grateful. Tom, yeah. Thanks. Ellie and Jake head out, Ellie hugging her tight. Sarah, see you tomorrow. Don't disappear, she says, smirking. Jake winks. Sarah, keep the drama low, yeah. She laughs, waves them off, and it's just her and Tom, the quiet settling soft. She flops on the couch, Tom in his chair, and they don't talk, just sit, the bond unspoken but solid. Her phone's off, the unsigned DM a shadow she's not chasing, not yet. The end's here, her mom's halves united, the Musk chaos burned away, but that chill lingers, a whisper of more. She closes her eyes, Tom's breathing steady across the room, and lets it rest, for now. Thank you for listening to this incredible story. Our team would really appreciate it if you give us a like and comment. Your opinion is very important to us. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. See you soon.